Well guys, welcome back to Texas E36 Garage, guys. Today we're actually doing a little bit of work on the garage. I don't know if you can see, it might be dark. We are going to be pulling down all the sheetrock on this first string so we can get this wall out here, guys. So what that means is the white car has to move, the red car has to move out, and then we can take down all the sheetrock, guys. So let's get to it. Moving some cars. Well guys, I didn't film pushing it out, but it's out now. Wasn't too bad once you air it up, but sad state right now, guys. You know, we got missing components in the motor. Everything's pulled apart, but she's out. She's out with the track car, guys, but let's get to working in here now. So what you hear is our AC unit, and that's the AC unit that we put in the house. It sticks into the garage now, but we are going to build a little room around it and keep it separate from the garage so we don't hear all the noise and we don't have all the heat from it. So but our main thing is here, guys, we are taking down this first row of sheetrock all the way so we can get to those rafters, guys, so that we can sister onto them and take out this wall here, which will now be our work wall. Not all this crap on it, but you know, the new tool chest and all the new shelving and all that kind of stuff can go over here. So yeah, let's get to it. Let's take down some sheetrock. Now for cleanup. So guys, now that the garage is clean and we have the floor cleaned up and everything's clean, we now can take these joists and these joists, and we need to run these with a 2x6 from this side all the way over to sit on that wall. Since they sit on this wall, we have to transfer the load from here to that wall. so that we can take this one out, since this is a load bearing wall here. So what needs to happen is we got some 2x6s out back. Gonna cut the 2x6 by 10 in half, and we're gonna stretch 3 feet, well, 2.5 feet that way and 2.5 feet that way. We're gonna sister onto them, run them all the way across. As soon as we do that, it's gonna transfer the load to that new wall, which will become our load bearing wall, and then we can take out all of these studs, guys. That will clean up this garage a lot. Then we can get our shelves up, our toolbox, and everything like that, guys. So let's jump out to the back. Let's cut some wood, and let's start getting them up on the wall. Okay, guys. Well, I didn't film us actually putting the sisters in. It was a pretty quick job. As you can see, they're the new pieces there, and now we've taken out the portion of the wall. I've put my refrigerator in. That was from the house. We get our new refrigerator delivered tomorrow, guys. But we are gonna set up our shelving here. I have some big heavy duty shelving that's like 6 feet long. Gonna build those there so we can put all of our bins. As you see, our bins are stacked everywhere. Gonna put those on the shelf, get them off the floor so that we can get that wall of the garage out of here. The tires can go up on top, whatever. We're gonna clean up really this side of the garage so we can get all this you know what out of here. So guys, let's build some So I know I had the sound of the ACs that I gotta fight over, but that AC is cooling the house right now, guys. But this is what we have, which is 2 uprights to start with. It is we had instructions, but they're no longer here, so I don't know how any of this goes together, guys. So we'll be figuring that out together. So guys, you see we have the long ones, and we have the short ones, and we have the 2 ends, and then of course we have some grates that are in the backyard that we still haven't gotten yet, but those go on top of all the stuff. But that's not what we're worried about right now. Trying to get the frame done. So obviously those go on either end. These stretch the length of it, and then these come horizontal across those. But let's get one end where we're gonna put it over here and see if we can't get this thing beginning to look like something. Well guys, we're putting on the last couple items. Gotta put these on here, and then we will be fully complete. sure everything holds together good. Oh, this was all. I'm gonna have to fix that one. That one, its end is all bent for some reason, but not horrible. It's just a little out of whack. Just have to hammer that one back in. But let's go. One more. There we go. Once those are in, then we can throw on our final top rack here. And it sits down in the tray. And we're done. So now all we have to do is move that, now that it's complete, back up on the shelf. And then we can start loading it up with stuff, guys. So I'm actually going to bring it down this way closer to the refrigerator, as the hot water here is going to go up and over there. So I want to give the plumber a little bit of room to work right now. So I'm going to move this here, then we're going to load it full of boxes and tubs and get everything off of the floor. So guys, it's now in place. This is going to make so much more room in here. So I'm getting one step closer to my dream garage, guys. Got a refrigerator, gonna have an AC in here, and we have our shelving right now. About to put all of our stuff that we have in tubs right now in the shelving, so we can get everything off the floor and start getting all this cleaned up. The only other thing that I want to go over here once we get to this point is the air compressor is going to go over there as well, up on that. I've decided that my toolbox is going to stay fluid and going to stay down on the ground since I'm able to move it and rotate it, and that there's also not space up there on the shelf. So it's going to be down here, but it's going to be able to move this entire length. So I can push it all the way back, I can push it all the way down. Wherever I'm working, we can move the toolbox around, guys. But let's get this thing loaded. Well, guys, I have it stacked full of stuff. I got this area kind of cleaned up. I have a bunch of tires. As you can see, that actually turns out to be 6 DS1s, stamped DS1s. I didn't even know I had 6 of them, but I have 6 stamped DS1s. All that down here, that's my lightweight wing, carbon fiber. Those 2 boxes are the supercharger. That box is S52 engine parts. If anybody needs any spare random pistons, rods, anything, it's in that box. I need to get rid of all that stuff. The rest of this, that box is all Condor racing stuff for the white car and the red car. That one has miscellaneous parts. That is all my spray paint and dye and seat dye and all sorts of stuff from what's left over from dyeing the Vaders over there. I have a race seat if anybody wants it. It's got a bracket for an E39 5 Series when I had my track E39, guys. That's left over. The owner didn't want those. These, I need to get rid of both sets of these tires. These are, what are these, 255 4017. Those are, you know, brand spanking new. They still have the tag on them. You can see the Federals 595 RSRs. I have 2 of those. Those were for the track car. And then these are 18s, almost brand new. They probably have 500 miles on it, 600 miles on it. I can't even see a size. I think they're Noble. I don't know who makes these. I don't know. Let's see. Ninkin, and they are 255, 35, 18. So if anybody needs those, let me know. Anybody needs those, will let me know. I'm about to list those 2 as well. But as you can see, we have everything starting to go on. and it's kind of cleaning up the floor. Not really. I still have a bunch of wheel stuff, brakes, toolbox, a whole bunch of stuff left, guys, that needs to get arranged. I also have another shelf, a little bit less heavy duty, but still nice, and it's gonna go somewhere. I don't know, maybe against that back wall. I'm not sure yet. We gotta figure that out. But I have that one just in case I need it. So yeah, guys.